Most people believe wealth is something you need to chase, but here's the truth. Wealth isn't a goal, it's a result. A result of dedication, persistence, and continual improvement. Those who have spent many years observing life have seen countless people run after money without ever stopping to ask themselves, what am I actually getting better at? They've witnessed many trying to force success through external means, quick tactics, flashy shortcuts, without ever focusing on what truly creates lasting value. The reality is, you don't create wealth by chasing it. You create wealth by becoming someone people want to follow, trust, and buy from. And that distinction is crucial. Getting rich is an outcome. Getting better is the process. When you only focus on outcomes, whether that's more money, more sales, or more recognition, you overlook the actual process that brings those results. It's like expecting a plant to grow without providing it with sunlight, water, or the right soil. Without the proper input, no outcome will thrive. People with decades of experience will tell you that the most successful lives, businesses, and careers weren't built on chasing results, but on perfecting the process. The process of showing up, refining skills, and delivering value. When you focus on becoming excellent, wealth follows naturally. But if wealth is your primary focus, you'll often end up frustrated and unfulfilled. The key here is to learn to love the process. Enjoy the discipline of growth, the journey of improvement. Those who fall in love with the process end up far more successful than those who are simply chasing the rewards. The process will sustain you when motivation fades and keep you going when things get tough. Take any master of their craft, an artist, an entrepreneur, a musician. They didn't become successful because they were chasing fame or fortune. They became successful because they obsessed over their craft. They fell in love with getting better every day, and the result was excellence. Excellence, in turn, brings wealth. What is wealth? Is it just money? Status? Influence? In its truest form, wealth is the result of creating something of value, and that value begins with you. What can you offer to the world that's so unique and valuable that others are willing to trade their resources for it? Wealth isn't found in external possessions or status symbols. It starts with internal mastery, with refining your abilities, deepening your understanding, and creating something of undeniable quality. The question shouldn't be, how can I get rich? Instead, ask yourself, how can I create something so valuable that wealth becomes a natural byproduct? Ask yourself this: what value am I creating for others? What problems am I solving that others are willing to pay for? When you shift your mindset from, how can I make money, to, how can I provide value, the whole game changes. You stop chasing after wealth and instead focus on becoming someone who creates real value, and value is what people are willing to pay for. Many in their 30s and 40s have witnessed the failures of those who poured all their energy into chasing wealth, into selling more, marketing harder, or trying to gain followers, only to end up burned out, dissatisfied, and no closer to their financial goals. Why? Because they were focused on the wrong thing. Rather than obsessing over income, focus on making something great. Something people will talk about, something they'll return for. If you spend all your time chasing customers without ensuring what you're offering is worth buying repeatedly, you'll always be starting from scratch. True wealth doesn't come from one-time transactions. It comes from building trust and relationships over time. It comes from making something so good that people can't help but come back for more. Those who chase money tend to cut corners, look for shortcuts, or find quick ways to inflate their income. But quick fixes don't last. Eventually, the cracks start to show, and everything crumbles. On the other hand, those who focus on building something of quality lay a foundation that can support lasting success. We live in a world obsessed with speed, fast growth, quick success, instant gratification. But those with decades of life behind them will remind you that true success doesn't come quickly. It comes from the steady, patient improvement of your craft. Imagine someone starting a small business. Rather than rushing to get their product to market, they spend years perfecting it, refining every detail, studying the best practices, and learning from failures. By the time they launch, their product is so refined, so exceptional, that people naturally flock to it. This is the power of focusing on quality, not speed. Getting better takes time, but that's where real sustainable success is built. The pressure to grow fast can often lead to mistakes. You might cut corners, rush decisions, or compromise on quality. But when you prioritize quality, you build something that lasts. People will always choose something well-made over something quickly thrown together. Success isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. The most successful people, businesses, and projects all understand this. They don't chase after short-term wins or quick riches. They play the long game, focused on building something solid, trustworthy, and enduring. The people who've lived long enough will tell you true success doesn't come from immediate results, but from consistency over time. It's about building something that stands the test of time, something that people will remember and trust for years to come. The long game means being patient. It means resisting the urge to chase after trends or follow the crowd. It means building something based on your own values and vision, and sticking with it even when progress seems slow. Those who play the long game ultimately outlast those who chase quick wins. If you're constantly focused on how to make more money, you're likely losing sight of what truly creates wealth. Mastery is what matters. The people who become truly successful are those who dedicate themselves to becoming the best at what they do. Whether you're an artist, an entrepreneur, a craftsman, or a service provider, the principle remains the same. Focus on mastering your craft, and the wealth will follow. Money is just a reflection of how much value you create for others. The more valuable you become, the more wealth will come your way. The pursuit of mastery involves constant learning, practice, and improvement. It's not about reaching a destination, but about the continuous journey of getting better. And as you get better, opportunities and wealth naturally come your way because people are drawn to those who are at the top of their game. One of the biggest traps people fall into is comparing their journey to others. They see someone else getting rich quickly and wonder why they're not there yet. But those who have lived through enough seasons of life know that comparison is a thief of joy. Your path is unique to you. Focus on your growth, your improvement, and your journey. Stop worrying about what others are doing. Their success doesn't diminish yours, and their failures don't define your potential. Success comes from staying in your own lane and improving every single day. When you compare yourself to others, you lose sight of what truly matters, your own progress. Remember that everyone's journey is different. Some people may achieve success faster, while others take longer. But as long as you're improving and moving forward, you're on the right path. People who've lived long enough know this fundamental truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every failure brings you one step closer to where you want to be. The key is to learn from each setback, adapt, and keep moving forward. Don't be afraid of failing. Be afraid of not trying. The more you learn from your mistakes, the better you become. The better you become, the more wealth and success will naturally follow. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about leveraging it. Failure teaches you lessons that success never will. Every time you fail, you're presented with an opportunity to grow, improve, and refine your approach. Those who fear failure miss out on the greatest teacher life has to offer. The idea of overnight success is a myth. People only see the tip of the iceberg, the moment when someone suddenly becomes rich or famous. But what they don't see are the years of hard work, sacrifice, and relentless improvement that led to that moment. True success takes time. Those who have lived through decades of change understand that slow, steady progress is far more sustainable than chasing quick wins. Stay patient, stay committed, and your time will come. There are countless examples of people who seemingly made it overnight, but when you dig deeper, you find that they spent years perfecting their craft. Don't be fooled by the appearance of quick success. It's almost always the result of years of dedication. At the end of the day, wealth follows value, not hype. You can have all the marketing in the world, but if you're not creating something of real value, it won't last. The most successful people focus on one thing above all else: creating something valuable. Whether it's a product, a service, or an idea, the focus is always on how they can make it better, more useful, and more impactful. Stop trying to get rich. Focus on getting better. When you focus on creating value, success and wealth will naturally follow. And when wealth is the result of value, it's lasting, sustainable, and fulfilling. Thank you for watching this video. If these insights resonated with you, and if you're committed to focusing on growth and improvement, hit the subscribe button to join our community. By subscribing, you'll stay connected with more wisdom, inspiration, and life lessons that can help you on your journey to success. Don't chase wealth. Chase excellence. Subscribe now and start building the best version of yourself. The rewards will follow.